Hello, collective. I'm going to do something different. We can do the August pick-up piles right meow. Para agosto, if you guys want. Those of you watching on YouTube, too bad. You all don't get to choose. Maybe like once I hit the 500 subscribers, I'll start going live and interacting. But it's because I need an assistant and a second phone like Moni Vidente, and Luis no se quiere apuntar. Muy bien que me está diciendo, go live on TikTok and make that money, bruja. But I'm like, yeah, but I need an achichincle. I need you to be there and be like, so-and-so te manda saludos from blah, 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 y te pide que si le das una tarjetita or whatever. I have never understood why people that read tarot ask for dates of birth. I don't ask for dates of birth. Tú nomás, you ask me your fucking question and give me the consent to pull on your energy, and that's that. I'm not saying que son estafadoras or anything like that. Maybe they get more accurate like that. But me personally, I've never needed fecha de nacimiento de nadie. And you just give me your question and consent and a private reading, and that's that. But everybody's don is different. Like some people, they don't even need tarot cards. They'll just look at you and tell you what's going on. That's a different gift. But like I said, we can do the August pick-up piles for what's going to happen in Agosto. Or we can do a career pick-up pile. August or career. But meanwhile, you all decide if you want to do August or career. I'm going to see what's going to happen with the flock cameras here in Laredo, just because it got my attention. All right, is Laredo going to end up voting people out because of the flock camera system? No, because you people don't fucking show up to the polls. I vote. I go every year to vote. It doesn't matter what. And yeah, no, the money's too good. Like city council, because you guys are so apathetic in voting and you're not going to go to vote. Like even Gordiloca's campaign, even though she ran a good one, nobody still showed up to vote. You guys are apathetic voters. And I don't care if you get mad. But yeah, no. Laredo is not going to get rid of the flock cameras. Not only has city council invested too much money in this already, but you people, when you have to go out and vote, you don't. Pero para el Jalapeño Festival, para irte para Life Crown Fairs, para ver el duelo for the 5th billionth fucking time, Sólido, or whatever fucking Tejano band, I don't even know anymore. Mafia. You all, chingas van por eso, right? You all are quick to forget that these councilmen sold us out 1984 style. Speaking of which, he took a 25-cent piece out of his pocket. There, too, in tiny, clear lettering, the same slogans were inscribed. And on the other face of the coin, Big Brother is watching. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. So, in this novel, which you should have read, if you were in my class, you absolutely fucking read it. Because we're not skipping Animal Farm or 1984 at all. And Lord of the Flies. But it's in 1984, it is illegal for you to have a journal, for you to have any thoughts, and you have to have a monitor in your living room watching you. Like, that's why when they introduced the snowflake to us, que mira, it gave me 1984 vibes. It gave me that we are being watched by the state. And yes, it's a touchscreen and it motivates the kids to learn their number counter, number block, whatever. But there's still a camera in there and surveillance. And like in 1984, you have to have it so that you're always being monitored and always being watched. And he creates a very, very bold act by writing in his journal and thinking freely, because he knows once he gets caught, because it's going to happen, he's going to get killed. So no más falta for them to create the Ministry of Love, the Ministry of War, the Ministry of News, the ministries that are the opposite of what they actually fucking mean. But the way the flock camera's going, Laredoans, they're here to stay. unfortunately, because you guys don't vote. None of you vote. Yeah. And it was a really good deal. Maybe around Pisces season, when someone gets mistakenly incarcerated for a DWI that they didn't do, a possible Scorpio, that's when people are finally going to wake up and be like, oh shit. Because if you're not paying attention, the flock cameras already misidentified a lady and she got arrested and they had to go get the grandma out. I hope they're suing the pants off of fucking Peter Thiel. Because here's the thing, you all don't even know who the fuck Peter Thiel is, city council. And I'm talking to you, city councilman of Laredo, Texas. You all do not know who Peter Thiel is. I would love for all of you with your C college transcripts to come and give me a 350-word document on why you aligned with Peter Thiel. He's not a politician of any sort. He's just some fucking tech bro. He's worse than Elon Musk. Why would you sell us out to him? I don't speak in public forums because I'm going to cuss you the fuck out because I don't have patience for dumb people, especially people that are older than me and they're supposed to be smarter than me running the city. No. Why am I, who's possibly on the fucking spectrum, calling these questions out? Why am I smarter than you? I shouldn't be smarter than you. You should be smarter than me, right? Peter Thiel does occult practices. He might have to come down to Laredo around Pisces season of 2027 to try to talk to the folks, but by then we're not going to have it. Or you all aren't. Yeah, because these flock cameras are going to do more harm than good. Yeah, no. 2026, they're here to stay, but you all better start paying attention to influencers that start suddenly promoting flock cameras. Like, pay attention to news stories that, oh my gosh, this criminal was caught and it was near a flock surveillance. That is propaganda. That is your terminology word for the weekend. Propaganda. They're trying to manipulate. Like, if you're all like CNN, Communist News Central, Fox and Friends, Entertainment, KGNS, and every other local news station is going to start sucking the teat. Because they're all a part of the system when you think about it. They're all a part of the beast system. I don't know if I'm going to put this on Investigative Intuitive, my second channel for tarot. Because I was also going to pull on Jimmy Hoffa. Like, what? I love Jimmy Hoffa. What the fuck happened to him? Because I'm seeing at the strike about the nurses in Massachusetts how their CEO made $8.4 million off of them. She's never met these nurses. And she does not want to give them a living wage. So the nurses are out protesting. They tried to go in to take care of their patients at 7. The security of the hospital said no. So there's people in ICU, there's babies in NICUs, there's people in terminal cancer treatment facilities right now in Massachusetts not being able to being taken care of by their nurses because the CEO is that fucking greedy and does not want these nurses to go in and take care of their patients. And they want to break up the nurses union. No, absolutely not. You all need to stay unionized. Speaking of which, Laredoans, we need to unionize. Like, the fact that both Democrats, Republicans, tinfoil hat people, marcianos, me, are super anti-flock surveillance, that is a huge issue. Do not let them divide us. Yeah, que está bueno, you voted for Trump and you voted for the transsexuals. I don't care. Our privacy and our liberty is at stake. Like, what is this, the KGB over there in Russia and KGB? All I can do is, hey, the neighbor was talking bad about the Kremlin. Viene de ven, los levanta y ya no se ven. Basically what ICE is doing. And I might lose subscribers for this. I don't care. Look at my skin color. You honestly think I'm going to be cool with ICE? No. That is very KGB Gestapo fucking thing. No. Absolutely not. Like, we need to do what the French do and, like, the revolution. Like, really take people the fuck out. Like, not in a violent way. But if you're not representing us and not doing what our tax dollars are supposed to be doing, and you're misleading us, the people that your constituents that put you in that fucking chair to begin with, you're out. You work for us, not the other way around. Pero ustedes también, if it doesn't affect you directly, you don't fucking care. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. Yeah, you guys, I don't see anything happening with flock surveillance. There's going to be more surveillance, if anything. ICE is going to get worse between the start of the school year around Virgo season, which is August 22nd. Whoever this Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius is, he's the councilman that is spearheading it the most. He's the one that's he's dick writing Peter Thiel like you have no idea. And this man has an illness. The next person that gets sick on that council is the one that's dick writing Peter Thiel the hardest. He thinks he's smart because, ooh, Peter Thiel, but he's actually fucking slow. The Knight of Pentacles is slow. Yeah, I believe most of you council people are fucking slow. Get mad. And I'm doing this so you get mad and prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. No, bruja. Let me show you what it's really like. I like to be proven wrong from time to time. Otherwise, I wouldn't be reading Agatha Christie novels the way I do. But no. And Laredo's going to go through, we're going to get hit with a recession pretty bad, guys. It's going to last to around Gemini season of next year. Another councilman's going to get exposed for having an amante, a possible Gemini. I'm going to laugh and say it's the Peter Thiel guy. No. With a güerita with curly hair. I already know who it is. Yeah, she too. But she's only going along with Peter Thiel's campaign because she's a bird brain. Because her vato's going to go with it. She's going to go with it. You see, the reading where it counts, where it's about flock surveillance, you all are not watching. But when it's like, el otro está cuerneando a la otra, eso sí. And this is why we have flock surveillance under our noses. You know. I do see it improving around Sagittarius season, but I don't see anything being removed until 2027, if I'm being completely honest. So keep making noise about the flock cameras, those TikTokers that do, because that's going to get traction. The Laredoans are going to be slow to pick up on it, but it's going to take other people from other cities making us go viral over this. Because that chief police officer is a fucking liar. San Marcos and Austin deflocked. They voted against it. They were like, absolutely not. So for him to be like, cities has been mentiroso. Name me the cities. Okay, a ver, what cities? And let me see your list of references. I want to see that bibliography, that works cited sheet where you got your references and your sources from. And they better be 10 within the recent past 10 years. I don't want no study than 1990, nada. But what else is going to happen with Laredo? Apathy. Nada. I mean, we're going to stay in limbo. Yeah, around Pisces season of next year is when this is going to end, because someone's going to get caught having an affair, and then they're going to be like, y aparte solding us out to fucking Peter Thiel. Hell nah. All right, let's pull on Peter Thiel. All right. Stupid ass Peter Thiel. Is he a Sagittarius? I wouldn't know. He's losing hope that a secret deal is gonna work out with somebody. I don't know who this Aquarius is to him, but she is hammering his ass down. He might send a message to Laredo or try to campaign on the defense to clarify that he didn't know about the affair or whatever, but yeah, he's not gonna be well received in Laredo. Like, Elon Musk would be extremely well received, even though he's a dumbass and his AI on Twitter helps a lot with child pornography. I don't know why people idolize Elon Musk when he knows that on his app, like, you're smart enough to create all these things, but you don't ban that off your platform. And you could be like, but it's because it's the other people. Me vale madre. Me vale madre. You need to be proactive, not reactive. No, so the flock cameras are here to stay. And Peter Thiel might come next year in 2027 once we get really upset. Because someone's going to get illegally arrested and they're going to say that the flock camera is a credible witness or whatever the fuck. And no, like, people are not going to have it. A Sagittarius police officer is going to take a bribe to try to say that, yes, it is what it is. But no, like, it's going to be bad. It's good. It's going to create hostile tension between the police department and people. And we do not want that. If anything, you want the citizens to be confiados in your PD, right? We want us to be like, okay, I can trust this person. I can trust that person. Nice try, buddy. But no. Yeah, these flock cameras, I'm seeing a big ass argument around Pisces season because someone's gonna get wrongfully arrested. Pero Peter Thiel tiene dinero. Sue the pants off of him. Sue the pants off of Peter Thiel. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen between Alisa Cigarroa and Mayor Dr. Trevino. I should have been doing this on my page live, pero ay, tengo una pinche hueva que no se me quita, guys. Alright. I don't see Victor Trevino getting reelected. Is there a third candidate? Because I don't see the public liking Alisa Cigarroa either. Whoever the Taurus or the Earth sign is, people are going to go for them. Madre. People, stop calling me when I'm live. You all never fucking call me. But when I'm live, what I see? Chingan a su madre. Laredoans, I'm going to be really honest with you. We're going to lose a lot of money in import and export. Aquí me están marcando los bridges. This is not going to be a town to like grow your family in like our parents, our grandparents have, because it's just not. I'm live. Yeah, no, like, it's getting more. There's going to be a fight over the bridges, too. Something with the import-export. I don't know if Trompas is going to instill another tarif or whatever. I don't know why I said it in French. But maybe some of y'all are learning French. Quelle est la tarif? What is the rate? Quelle est la tarif? La tarif est 21 francs. Some of y'all need to practice French. Someone's probably being like, Nambre, you're a hack, Larissa. You don't know what you're saying. No, what I say comes down true. Because I did a reading for one of my primitas. Why do I have all my tias calling me being like, mija, let me tell you what you just picked up on. Because a mí no me dicen nada. A mí no me dicen nada en la familia because I handle shit. I swing first, ask questions later. Especially if it involves a minor. Like, if you tell me que le están haciendo a alguien to whatever kid in my family, all I'm going to ask is who did it. That's it, and then I'll ask for the other questions later. But yeah, my mom and dad have been keeping a big ass secret from me. It wasn't until everybody else told me, and now they're like, boo. But anyway, that's besides the point. But Laredoans, I've been telling you all, like, se va a poner kind of economically here for the past, since 2024. I told you all 2025, la economía los va a llevar la chingada. Then the astrology for 2030, which is why they're trying to shut down the schools, burning these cities for smart cities, and all this other cool, not for the collective, inducive shit. And the thing is, it was an open book test, guys, and you failed it. Like, I thought about Project 2025. First thing he was going to defund was the Department of Education. Because if you have a dumb population, they will vote against their own interests. And that's why they put fluoride in your water, so they can keep you dumb and docile. But that's another topic for another day. And I'm already taking me back to philosophy 1301 with Professor Nolan, when he started talking to us about all these things. And I was like, bro, and this was without fucking YouTube, okay? He was doing it before motherfucking YouTube. And you want to know why? Because he reads. Nietzsche, Kierkegaard, Jean-Paul Sartre, etc., etc. He did his paper on Nietzsche. I'm more of a Kierkegaard and Karl Marx person. No, I'm not saying that communism is the solution, because look at Russia, look at China, but and North Korea, but Cuba might be taken over by the United States. You guys, unless you're on TikTok or on a VPN getting on international news, you are not going to see what we're doing to Cuba. Yeah, Cuba's going to become part of the U.S. It's going to be a territory. After a lot of bloodshed. But Laredo's not going to be doing good. Like, and the reason is because we're apathetic, guys. We do not go out and vote. Like, I go out and vote because since I was a little girl, my mom and dad have always been involved in politics, especially my mom. She has always talked to me about runoffs, about this, about that. Like, I'm just atinándole with my cards. My mom has been watching this since forever. I remember she even helped Dr. Trevino, the eye doctor, que en paz descanse, run his campaign, the one that would do the tennis tournaments. Him and his wife, La Wanda, like Mrs. T. But she looks like Wanda Sykes, that's why. But Wanda Sykes is cool. No Wanda Sykes slander here. But yeah, like I remember having a campaign and stuff, like picketing. And it's because people don't go out and vote. Like, si hacemos un desmadre, like, because my mom used to have bosses from out of Laredo, and they were like, we have never seen people go the way they do for political campaigns. And my mom's like, yes, hacen todo el desmadre, but nobody shows up to the fucking polls. In the end, nobody shows up to vote. In the end, our voter turnout is still piss poor. Hacemos todo el pinche desmadre on social media y hablamos a good fucking game. But when it comes for all of us to show up to the fucking polls to vote, ¿dónde están? I'm already getting close to being like, fuck it, you don't have a right to vote. Me and my daughter will go pick you up. We'll take you to go vote. I'm not going to take you to no more fucking Whataburger like the corrupt city politicians. Oh my, and it's a fucking racket, guys. I remember me and my dad got picked up, not going to mention names. And they give you a sample ballot to teach you how to vote. That is illegal. They show you the candidates they want you to vote for. Me and my dad, see. We just do it for the free Whataburger. We're like, see. And then we go in and we vote however the fuck we want to vote. And then we get a Whataburger. Like, use them, people. They want you to vote. Make them fucking go in there and, like, más allá to the fucking polls. And you're going to take me to Whataburger. But you're going to do what I want to do, and you're going to run the policies I want you to run. Like, that girl on TikTok, I think her name is Cindy Rose. She's saying that it's election time, and these people they haven't shown us what they know about flock cameras. They haven't fixed the fucking water. That's my issue. How are you going to say yes to all of this technology and all this surveillance, but you haven't fixed the water? Like, ¿cómo? Like, in what timeline are we on? Like, are you all going to put Gatorade in our toilets ya de una vez? Like, idiocracy o qué? I can't be a politician because I'm a cuss and punch somebody out. I'm going to be that one congressperson que, that's it, I flipped the table over. Jesus flipped tables over too. We'll all forget that when he walked in and he saw all the debauchery that was going on and how people were scamming each other. And he flipped the table over and was like, absolutely not. I follow this guy on TikTok that reads the Bible story as if the Bible was being read to a bunch of frat bros. And he explains it very well. Like, Jesus was like, nah, brah, these are the ways. Like, that's the way we gotta do Bible study for the kids to get it. But, no. So that Cindy Rose girl, I hope she runs for something in politics. Because how is it that an out-of-towner came and saw everything that was wrong and started doing more for us than us that are here? I don't know if she's a native Laredoan, but I know she moved back or just moved to Laredo. But she's the one asking the real questions. And you go, girl. I don't go because my dad used to work for the city. So he's like, please don't do anything. Because you know how they are. But I'm like, but I have a point, Daddy. They need to fix the water before they sell our privacy away. And before y'all like, but the Patriot Act. Look, the Patriot Act's already installed after 9/11 because our parents, not me, our parents voted after the 9/11 attack. So with the Patriot Act, I don't see the need for flock surveillance. Like, What we should be repealing is the No Child Left Behind. Some kids do need to be left behind until they learn the fucking material. But that's enough about that. Yeah, no, this city's gonna go broke, dude. Like, if we are going the way we keep going, we need to stop just being like, oh, well, but what can we do? No, we need to start haciendo escándalo, guys, and really speaking the truth. And stop being like, but it's because es el tío del quien sabe que. No, he should have thought better. Stop weaponizing incompetence. These people know exactly what they're doing. What I mean is, se hacen los pendejos so they get away with what they're doing, knowing fully well. Like, men do this shit all the time. Ay, es porque son hombres. No, men are fully fucking aware of what they do. They are born with every fucking advantage. Stop giving them slack. Stop giving these politicians slack. No, you guys were handed everything and you still sunk us. You know. Within the next 8 years, there is going to be a turnaround, but it's going to get a lot worse. Are we going to get a data center? No. If we're already pushing back on flat cameras like that, no. No, if they get a data center, we're going to start some shit. I'm seeing February 10th, so maybe they're going to try to bring up a data center, and that's when ya por fin, they're going to just take the fucking flat cameras away. The only place they should have a flock camera is at that Circle K where they found that dead body back in the day. Ahí por 3 points. Ahí sí, because there's always some sketch ass shit going on. But anywhere else, I'm like, Because they're going to try to write a bill that's going to sneak in the data center. And we're going to read it. Hell no! Whoever the Earth sign is, that's who's going to win between mayor. Because people are really mad at the cigarroas right now. But you all can be mad all you want, but you don't vote. Se les olvida. A ver. But yeah, that's pretty much the Laredo politics for right now. I'm telling the truth. But all right, do you all want